Nothing in my way will make me be afraid, and I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can feel it in my soul. Yeah, I can feel it, no letting go, and I can feel it, it's getting close. I said I can't stand by anymore, looking in from the outside. I know I can hold the phone. Can't keep my hands tied. I need strength to carry on without me pushing through. Oh, no one can save me from myself. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice.
What is up, guys? Here we are with another Undisputed live stream. Now, I want to make sure you guys can hear me good because that's super important. Sometimes we get on here and audio might not be working or something, visual not working. Let me just know if you guys can hear me clearly through the mic, and then we will continue this live stream. Now, quickly, just to let you guys know, I want to quickly run this down for you guys. This live stream, and every time we do the Undisputed Live on Fridays, it is not related to any of the content updates or gameplay updates or that type of information. We allocate all of that information in our roundtables on our socials when we're ready to present them. So if you're coming in here for that kind of conversation, unfortunately, that's not the conversation that we have here. The conversation that we have here is to promote you guys, the community, bring you guys together, have some awesome fights, have me commentate those fights, and also recap the top 5 where you guys have done amazing things with the game. So that's the first thing that we are going to do. We're going to go ahead and talk about the top 5. Let's watch it together with you guys. And of course, if you guys have your clips, if you did something super cool and you want to hit that record button or hit that save last 5 minutes and clip that out so you could put it on the socials, on Twitter, Discord preferably, so we could get the highest quality, but wherever you could put it on there, Twitter, hit the hashtag Undisputed5, and we'll be able to take those clips, put them together, and if it's really, really good, it can make the top 5 list and have its custom commentary by Todd Grisham. All right, let's go ahead and play the top 5 real quick. Hold on, let me see if I can pull this up here. I think we have the top 5 already set. Play the top 5 real quick. But also, before we go into that, I do want to mention the players that we will have today. We will have Addict85 and reekmosdef. They're going to go head to head. Now, I looked at their records. They got really, really good records. So, haven't seen the fight yet, but I think this is going to be a banger considering that it appears that they're two high-level experienced players. So, before we get into that, which I can't wait to see that fight, but before we get into that fight, let's go ahead and pull up the top 5. Get picture in picture here. Let's transition. Here we are. Let's go ahead and see the top 5 of this week. And I think Addict85 is the number 1 in this top 5. I think he was number 1, the number 1 video in this top 5. But let's take a look. Can you guys hear the video? Let me make sure. You guys can probably hear it, right? You guys can hear it? All right, let's go. Here we go.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another Undisputed Top 5. I'm Todd Grisham, and here we go. Number 5. Welcome to gaming. Look, we got him on the screen. Patrick Rokel.
By the way, guys, he just knocked out the CPU. Don't be afraid to send the CPU knockouts and stuff. We love those as well. As long as it looks cool, the timing was perfect, it looked real devastating sick, or whatever you did was cool, you can make it on the top 5. I feel like a lot of people feel that they need to do it against somebody online. You don't necessarily have to do that. If you do something cool while you're playing the CPU, go ahead and toss it in here. But yeah, cool step back, hit him with the right hand.
One punch dropped by
Clean.
Johnny Nelson. I love Patrick Rokel. Poor guy.
Undisputed Finest, who's also Fight Night's Finest, but Undisputed Finest in the game.
Number 4, Undisputed's Finest. It's Sugar Ray Robinson versus Sugar Ray
body
Robinson.
Shot. Leans.
Wow, right to the liver. No one's getting up from that. Play number 3.
And you saw how I gave him the counter because he leaned as his opponent threw the punch. It grazed him, missed him, hit the body with a counter. Beautiful. LeBron.
3.
I think this is like a second entry.
One of my favorite KOs. Look at this from Ryan Garcia. A one-hitter quitter, and the mouthpiece pops out about 4 feet. Brilliant. Number 2 by Burdan. And here we go with the big guys. Fury just beating the hell out of Eddie Hall. Not many people can say they did that, but of course the Gypsy King can.
Addict 85, this is actually one of my favorite knockouts that I've seen. Rolls under clean, body shot, perfect, and it looked devastating and everything. And the way he rolled under the punch was too
Number
clean.
1, Addict 5. Oh,
and
my
and then he hit him again.
Jorge Linares.
Look at this.
Just piecing up Garcia.
Bam,
big left to the body and a straight
and then one
right.
more. Boom, for
and
good
he
measure.
finishes it off with one more downstairs.
I want to see that one more time. This I would say is my personal favorite of the top 5s so far. It was just too clean, just too clean. The way he rolls under the punch, the way he hits him with a devastating body shot, and then hits him with a cross and another devastating body shot as he's going down. The entire cross, devastating body shot while he's going down. Beautiful.
King can. And number 1, Addict 5. Oh, my word.
Again.
Jorge Linares just piecing up Garcia. Big left to the body and a straight right.
Bam.
Oh, and he finishes it off with one more downstairs.
Post your clips and use the hashtag Undisputed5 and maybe you'll be the star.
All right, so let me stop that real quick. So Addict 85 will be actually playing in the fight of the night tonight. So he'll be in tonight's fight of the night, so you guys can see him versus reekmosdef. So we're gonna go ahead and get into that. Try to move this as quickly as we can. Give me 1 second. Let me move my screen on here to full screen real quick while I work on putting that up in the background. All right. Yeah, here we go. Put this up on the background. All right, we got it ready to go. Let's pull this up. Switch it back to picture in picture. Yep, everything looks good. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. So it looks like it's going to be Deontay Wilder versus Joe Louis. So very interesting matchup. Modern versus legendary. Let's see how it plays out. Here we go. Let me just double check, make sure who's who. Okay, Addict 85 on the left. He's going to be Joe Louis. Deontay Wilder is reekmosdef, and he is going to be on the right. He's going to be Deontay Wilder. So reekmosdef, Deontay Wilder, Addict 85, who we just saw in the top 5. Number 1 with a beautiful knockout is going to be Joe Louis. So without any further ado, let's go, guys. Let's enjoy this fight. The fight already is ready to start. Look at this. 1-2, clean. Damn, he's going with powerful left. 1-2. Oh, man. It's looking like reekmosdef has a really good understanding of the game. Addict 85 trying to control himself a little bit. Trying to control his defense. Ooh, got caught upstairs. 1-2 upstairs. Clean by reekmosdef. Looks like Reek MosDef is actually just trying to box him from the outside of right outside of range. Good body shot, catches upstairs, and a straight upstairs by Deontay Wilder. Another step in hook by Deontay Wilder. Fakes the right hook, comes in with the left hook, misses, but catches him with the straight counter. This is looking like a pretty dominating performance already in the first round, which should be the feel-out round. But Reek MosDef has come into this fight with a lot of confidence. So I'm very curious to see if Addict 85 is going to be able to do anything from this point. It is early. Anything can happen, but this is pretty dominating in terms of what Reek MosDef is able to do from the outside of range using Deontay Wilder. Guarding, got hit in the body with a good right hook by Joe Louis, by Addict 85. Still hitting, feinting the straight, creating so many different, look at all these different feints, creating so many different variations of feints to try to confuse him and make him insecure about the punches that are actually going to land. Ooh, good jab, good stiff jab by Addict 85. It looks like he's getting his bearings a little bit in here, but I definitely had round one. Whoa, doubled up the left hook. I definitely had round one for Reeks MosDef. It looks like he definitely had full control of that round. Addict 85 was doing some good things, definitely right there at the end, but in the beginning of that round and to 90% of it, it looks like Deontay Wilder was 100% taking over the fight, and it's only the first round. This is one of the most dominant first rounds I would say that I've seen, considering most of the first rounds that we've seen in the Undisputed Live. This is our 6th episode, but they've all been very tentative. This one has been with a lot of confidence coming from Reeks MosDef. Another body shot, right hook body shot to the body by Reeks MosDef. Stepped in, jab, missed his straight right, but got caught with a jab for his troubles. Let's see what else he does. Wow, over the top, right around the guard with that overhand right. Clean by Reeks MosDef. Good jab, connected perfectly. Got right around the guard with that, throwing the 1-2. 1-2 coming from Addict 85 at the same time. Joe Louis, good head movement by Joe Louis. Step in with a jab, but to no avail. Everything was blocked. So far, everything has been blocked by both, except right there. Good jab landed by Addict 85, but then a great left hook, power left hook landed by Deontay Wilder, Reeks MosDef. Now, it looks like Deontay Wilder is pacing his punches in terms of throwing sparingly, but throwing a good amount of power punches when it makes sense. Just like that. Try to time it. He missed. The timing wasn't there. The distance wasn't there. But he's throwing it usually when Addict 85 least expects it. Good step in jab by 85. Good body shot by 85. There we go. It looks like he's trying to turn the tide a little bit. You got to take him off of his rhythm. Take him off of his flow, Addict 85. You got to take him off of his flow. Good body protection. Ooh, good feints for the left hook, the power left hook. So here's the thing. He's throwing the power left hook from time to time. It's creating this dark cloud of the possible power left hook coming from Deontay Wilder. But then Reek MosDef sometimes feints the power left hook. That could create different variations or different feelings of security and insecurity, making it incredibly confusing and never making you feel confident in whatever you're going to do defensively to try to go against that power left hook. So it's very intelligent gameplay right now by Reeks MosDef. And Addict 85, it's still a long way to go. I mean, this is a 12-round fight. Obviously, anything can happen. But if Addict 85 focuses on maybe getting more body shots in and moving more towards his left, just like that, just like he's doing right there, getting away from that power shot, trying to take it away from him, because in Undisputed, you do have to line up your shots. If the person is moving too far away from the punch that you want to use more than anything, it's going to make it difficult for you to continuously use that punch. He's going to have to do something to make Deontay Wilder, a.k.a. Reeks MosDef, feel some sort of a resistance so that he can maybe switch up what he's doing, because a lot of what he's doing right now is landing on a consistent clip. You got to be very careful with that power right hand too, especially the right hook and the straight right. the power straight right is no joke when it comes to Deontay Wilder, especially with the traits. Looks like he's getting tagged a lot. There's a lot of disadvantages here in terms of reach, height. It's going to be an uphill battle right now for Addict 85. Now we got Deontay Wilder in loose movement, and I'm not sure if he's using it to toy with him or if he's using it to show him a different look. Good step-in jab, good right hand over the top of the guard, going right over the guard, this is the difference. This is the issue that Joe Louis is gonna have all night. That height disadvantage is making it easy. For Deontay Wilder to throw these overhand rights or get into a position where he could kind of bleed from the top of the guard. If I was Joe Louis, I wouldn't be getting in that close when he's throwing those combinations. I'll actually be staying a little bit further and then getting really, really close to throw some body shots and uppercuts. But let's see what he does. Good step in. And then with a jab and straight, but he got caught with a straight by Deontay Wilder. Now Deontay Wilder waiting to throw some counters. Got him again with that left power shot. Man, Addict 85 is going to have to devise a game plan to come into this. There is no tentative moments. There is none of that. It just looks like reekmosdef as Deontay Wilder is just picking him apart at this point. And you hate to see it. I want to see if Addict 85 brings something else to the table to change the narrative of this fight. Because right now it's looking like it's going to be all Deontay Wilder. But, I mean, I could be wrong. Let's look at the predictive scorecards. Even though the predictive scorecards are not official. Wow, the predictive scorecard actually has Addict 85 up in the first round and the second round and the third round, and it has Deontay Wilder up in the second round. So maybe the judicious punching for the predictive scorecards is not in Deontay Wilder's favor. But remember, guys, the predictive scorecards is not the official scorecards, as that is just representative of one point of view, and there are multiple different judges that can judge this fight from the pool of judges that we have in Undisputed. So let's see what happens. Does this make Deontay Wilder change his game plan? Because it might make him decide, hey, you know what? Maybe let me be a little bit more aggressive after seeing that predictive scorecard. Addict 85 now, there's a little bit more distance. Good body power shot by Deontay Wilder. Got on a little bit of an angle to throw that in a more safe environment. He's throwing those uppercuts. 1-2 to the top. Let's see if Addict 85 gives him anything back. Another 1-2 coming back from Addict 85. Good block by Addict 85, blocking the uppercut to the body. Overhand right is still bleeding through, but caught again with a beautiful counter right uppercut to the body by Deontay Wilder. Let's see what Joe Louis does. He could start bleeding through that guard, especially if he's throwing that right hook. That's the limitations of the Philly shell. You got to be moving around with that. You can't stand still because there's an open area that your opponent can get through. Let's see what Addict 85 does. He's moving back. They're playing footsies now, but Deontay Wilder is staying away from him. Ooh, got caught upstairs clean. Good block by by Addict 85. Good block, catch and shoot by Addict 85. Wow, powerful right hand, but misses, unfortunately, and gets caught with the left hook for his troubles right at the end. We got 92% on stamina and 92% on health for Deontay Wilder. It looks like that was a round that he decided to take off. So maybe he's still feeling confident in his strategy, regardless of the scorecards, the predictive scorecards that he saw. So let's see what they do now. Now we got Joe Louis in loose footwork. Good jab attempt by Deontay Wilder, but caught by Joe Louis's guard. See what reekmosdef does now. And it looks like he's trying to throw some throwaway jabs from Addict 85 to maybe catch him coming in. Trying to time him as he's moving around, but it doesn't look like Deontay Wilder's trying to give him anything at all. What a 4-punch combo by Deontay Wilder, and then a 1-2 by Addict 85 upstairs. But Deontay Wilder definitely left his mark off of that 4-punch combo that ended with a counter shot. This is a lot of damage being done by Deontay Wilder. I could imagine. We can't see Addict 85's damage right now, but I could imagine that Deontay Wilder is doing a lot of damage to Addict 85. Good hook right through the guard by Deontay Wilder. Good jab by Addict 85. Good step-in counter jab by Addict 85. And step back straight. Clean by Addict 85. Good dodge. Looking like vintage Addict 85 from the top 5 where he rolled under, but he's getting caught right now. Where he rolled under Ryan Garcia's punch. But he got caught with a clean power shot. Now he's throwing these power shots and it's not looking good. It's not looking good. He's throwing these power shots and it's definitely not looking good because that's the dangerous straight hand power shot that Deontay Wilder carries. And if he lands those so consistently, there's going to be problems for Joe Louis 100%. He's going to have to be very careful. That was risky, but he was able to avoid it. Good overhand right by Deontay Wilder. Good hook by, and they're going in. Good hook by Addict 85. Deontay Wilder with a powerful right hand, but misses. Goes back to the guard straight. They both caught each other with a powerful straight right. Both caught each other with a powerful straight right. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You guys could hear everything right. Good, right? You guys could hear the gameplay and everything, right? Just want to make sure. 1-2 by Addict 85. Good uppercut by Deontay Wilder. reekmosdef, but did not land. Good attempt, though, but good movement by Joe Louis to avoid that. There's some good timing, too, with Joe Louis. Addict 85's head movement, but that reach is making it very, very difficult. He has to judge the range a little bit better. Good catch, and then caught him with a left hook to the body, to the liver, which can create devastating results as we've seen in his top 5 when he knocked out Ryan Garcia. Good block. Let's see what they do now. Ooh, he's really trying to catch him with that. Now, this is a really intelligent move by reekmosdef. He did not throw that power right hand at all for the entire time. Until the last round, he started finally throwing it, and he knows that that's his deadly weapon. So for him to throw it now just takes the entire flow and rhythm off of what he was doing before, which can be confusing for Addict 85. So it's actually really smart that he waited until the 5th round to even start attempting to throw that power right hand. And that makes it so that, he could bring down damage before he even throws that punch. And then also it throws off the rhythm and flow and timing of Addict 85. So kudos to reekmosdef for doing that tactic. Ooh, try to go with a check punch to the body while he was moving to the side. Good body attack by Addict 85 and continuing the body attack clean. Then a jab counter by Addict 85. Unbelievable. Good sequence of events for Addict 85 right there. If I was to give Addict 85 any round, number 6 would definitely be his round. We're going to go ahead and see the scorecards. I still think that Deontay Wilder is winning, but let's go ahead and look at the predictive scorecards to see if that's in line or close to what we are seeing right now. Good stamina management, too, by Deontay Wilder. reekmosdef. He has 85% and 83% right now. And it is tied. It is a tied fight. This is crazy. So let's see what happens now, because I don't know if this actually creates any type of change in the game plans for these two fighters, or do they decide, hey, you know what? It's tied. That's comfortable for me. I just got to win one round and keep doing that, and I'll be ahead. That could be the mentality, or it could just be like, why is it what I'm doing is not working? Do I need to do anything else? Do I need to step it up? Do I need to change anything? What are these specific judges looking for? We don't know. Like I said, predictive scorecards doesn't necessarily mean that that is the scorecard for the fight. Good straight over the top. Good straight again by Deontay Wilder. I see definitely more aggression by Deontay Wilder. It's looking like these predictive scorecards might actually be affecting him. Ooh, good liver shot counter by Addict 85. And if the predictive scorecards are affecting Deontay Wilder's game plan, we might see a more aggressive and different Deontay Wilder pop up right now. Addict 85 and Deontay Wilder both in loose footwork, both moving really, really good. Going to the sides, making sure that they're angling when they come in for their punches to try to keep themselves at the safest position possible. Good fake for the uppercut, but it did not work. Addict 85, Joe Louis did not bite. Let's see what happens now. 1-2, 1-2 at the body again by Addict 85. That punch went right through the guard. Another hook, counter, catch and shoot by Deontay Wilder. Went right around the guard. Clean for reekmosdef. Let's see what they do now. Good straight down the pipe. Good 1-2 by Addict 85. Good movement. Good straight down the pipe by Addict 85. 1-2, 1-2. Cat missed the last right, but caught him with 3 of those 4 punches. And great stamina and health management right now by Deontay Wilder. Let's see what happens. Right now, if I was scoring it myself, I will have Deontay Wilder up. But so far, the predictive scorecards have them tied. It could be that Deontay Wilder got that last round. But we're going to have to wait and see on the predictive scorecards once we get to round number 10. 1-2 blocked by Addict 85. Good body shot. Ooh, good block upstairs. So he went immediately into defense and was able to quickly defend after catching him with a clean body shot downstairs. Good hit to the body, then hit upstairs. Good left hook by Deontay Wilder. Good step in jab by Deontay Wilder. Let's see what he does. Good straight power shot by Deontay Wilder. Uppercut misses. Good movement by Addict 85, keeping him on his toes, making it very difficult. This is what I wanted to see earlier on in the fight by Addict 85. However, predictive scorecards have him tied, so maybe he feels a little bit more confident to take a little bit more risks. But I would have preferred to see this from him earlier, making it much more difficult for reekmosdef. What a power uppercut by reekmosdef. Clean right on the solar plexus of Addict 85. Caught him with a nice counter uppercut power shot. I mean, you can't stack it any more than that in terms of damage. Ooh, good body shot. Nope, caught by the elbows of Joe Louis, but great attempt by reekmosdef. Here in the 8th round, we got 1 minute left. Let's see what he does. 1-2, duck, good job, but cool, smooth movement by Deontay Wilder. reekmosdef moving just out the way and catching him with a straight right down the pipe as he ducks down with the tracking. Beautiful, beautiful block, beautiful catch. Got caught right with the jab, went right through his guard. Let's see what he does now, moving in. Good power shot from the top. Good step in jab by Deontay Wilder. Power counter landed by Deontay Wilder. Good body shot attempt, but what a double body shot by Addict 85. Addict 85 ain't playing games no more. He's here to show him that he's not going to sit down and let him try to outbox him. We got 80% on health, 81% on stamina for reekmosdef. Very good stamina and health management. Very good. This is very good boxing here. They're not going throwing a bunch of punches just all willy-nilly crazy. There's a lot of picking moments, picking their shots, and not just going in with like a chicken with their heads cut off. They're actually waiting for the right opportunities to throw their punches just like that. Even though the jab was the only thing that landed, you can see that there's a lot of timing, waiting, and patience coming from both Addict 85 and reekmosdef. Good lateral movement by reekmosdef, trying to get him to go one way and then changing directions, going another. Let's see what Addict 85 does. No one wants to be the first to engage. Good jab in with Deontay Wilder. Good uppercut body attempt, a body uppercut attempt by Deontay Wilder, and then he caught him with the left uppercut to the body, clean. Good movement. Good check hook by reekmosdef. Ooh, catch and shoot. Caught it on the shoulder, then caught him with a left hook counter, clean. Throwing punches upstairs, downstairs, downstairs, upstairs. Good uppercut misses. Good hook by Addict 85. Let's see what he does. Good straight. Ooh, catch. Ooh, the distance is too much right now for Addict 85. He's going to have to get a little bit closer or those punches are going to fall short. Like I said, there's an advantage in terms of reach. Wow, doubled up the right hand. There's an advantage in terms of reach for Deontay Wilder as opposed to Joe Louis. It's just very difficult. A lot of the heavyweights from the past were much, much smaller than the heavyweights that we have now. And reekmosdef is definitely using that to his advantage. 1-2. Ooh, got caught with a beautiful hook after the counter. Perfect by Addict85. Now we're going to look at, I think that was the 9th round, so we're going to go into the 10th round and see where the predictive scorecards are now. Is it still close, or has reekmosdef pulled away? Let's take a look at this, guys. All right. Oh, we got Joe Louis up 1. Unbelievable. Joe Louis is up 1 on the predictive scorecards. Let's see what happens. This may change the game plan for reekmosdef. If I was reekmosdef right now, I will be feeling some sort of pressure from that predictive scorecard. Granted, it isn't the guaranteed scorecards of all the judges, but that has to be weighing on his psyche right now, seeing that he's actually down to Joe Louis. Let's see what he does from coming off of that predictive scorecard. It still looks like he's keeping within himself. Doesn't look like he's trying to go outside of his strategy. Looks like he's trying to stay within the strategy and basically just continue to box on the outside. Good hook counter by Deontay Wilder. Now he's loose footwork on his feet right now, moving very nimbly around the ring. Joe Louis coming in with a jab. There's a lot of tentativeness right now. More tentativeness now than there was earlier in the fight. Good straight down the pipe by Deontay Wilder. Addict85 now with some good head movement. Let's see what he does. Good uppercut by Addict85. Clean. Good timing to get that to land. Right around the guard. Once again around the guard with a power right. Another power right by Deontay Wilder. Uppercut by Addict85. 1-2 by Deontay Wilder. Jab by Deontay Wilder. 1-2 at the bottom for the bodies from Addict85. There's a lot of timing that's going on right here. Good 1-2. They're really fighting right now. They're really fighting. It's a war of attrition. Somebody's trying to basically obtain the dominance of the fight. And whoa, beautiful timing, using his power left hook to dodge the right hook of Addict85 and then land a power counter left hook to Joe Louis, aka Addict85. Good move by Deontay Wilder, reekmosdef. I mean, those predictive scorecards are not making him, it's not rattling him in any way, shape, or form. He still feels comfortable within himself. We're going to see if that comes to fruition, if that materializes at the end of the fight, if they make it to the 12th and we see the judges' scorecards. But right now, reekmosdef, he's still fighting his fight. He's not letting it deter him in any way, shape, or form. Addict85 is applying that pressure, though, and making it not an easy night for reekmosdef. Even though reekmosdef, you can tell he's trying to box, he's trying to control range. Addict85 ain't letting it be easy. Good feint by Addict85. Good feint with the jab by Addict85. And he's continuing to feint. Caught him right there, made him bite, but to no avail as he guarded, caught it, and shot with a beautiful jab counter. Let's see what he does. We're here in the 11th round. Good catch and shoot by Deontay Wilder. Caught him beautifully with a left hook. Addict85 playing a little bit of footsies with him. Deontay Wilder still controlling distance, moving back a little bit. Good uppercut and then straight upstairs. 1-2 got caught in the gloves by Addict85. And the distance is making it very, very difficult for Addict85 to get on the inside. It's that height and reach advantage that Deontay Wilder has that makes it just too difficult for Addict85. Let's see what he does now. Good step in, 1-2 by Addict85. Catch and shoot. Didn't get the counter for it, but did block the punches as he was coming in. 1-2 by Deontay Wilder. Catches Addict85. 1-2 again. Clean right around the guard by Deontay Wilder. Misses that shot with the hook. catches him with the straight. You got to be careful. That powerful straight is very, very dangerous. He's loading it up and he's saving it. He's not throwing it. Oh, that was devastating. What a powerful right hook by again. Ooh, got caught short. The trajectory of his punch got diverted by that jab by Addict 85. This is getting pretty intense right now between both of them. They're punching after the bell, so we already know there's some bad blood right there. Oh, man. Let's see what happens in the final round. We are now in the 12th and final round. Now, predictive scorecards is one thing. The way I'm scoring it, yes, Addict 85 is doing a lot of good work in there, but I have it scored for reekmosdef right now. But we'll just have to wait and see what it says at the end. All right, let's see. Jab. I hope we get the scorecards and they did not skip through the scorecards, because I would love to see that after this. Let's see. Good jab, good angling by Deontay Wilder to get to the right, to the left of Addict 85 and ensure that he doesn't land those punches cleanly. Moving on, you're moving off of the center line with your whole body, moving to the right, moving to the left is a very advantageous move that you can do in Undisputed to make punches, to make it even harder for punches to land and have your opponent have to readjust consistently, just like that, so that he could land. See how Addict 85 rolled under it. Basically, a replay of the Ryan Garcia roll under counter, but this time he landed a hook to the head, left hook to the head, as opposed to left hook to the body. Very clean by Addict 85. Ooh, got caught with a powerful counter right hook by Deontay Wilder. Let's see what he does now. Good body shot, good jab upstairs. Good body shot, but it got caught, unfortunately, by reekmosdef. Caught on the elbow and then hit him with a counter. Clean stepping in. Good step back straight. Another powerful nope. Card had Joe Louis up. Let's see what they say. Okay, see, this is why I say the predictive scorecards is not 100% representative of the entire fight. As you can see here, this is roughly what I was seeing in terms of, for example, the 6th round being for Deontay Wilder, and they have it all of them have the 6th round for Deontay Wilder here. And then we see rounds 2, 3, and 4. And basically rounds 8 through 12. So this is roughly how I saw the fight in terms of the 2nd and 3rd judge on here. So predictive scorecards, guys, those things could throw you off. Your psyche could get thrown off. Your gameplay could get thrown off. But if you feel very confident in what you're doing, just like it looked like reekmosdef was doing, you could actually go ahead and win. Let's look at the punch stats real quick to see what was the difference between both fighters. If they go to the punch stats, not sure if he does. It's looking like we're looking at this for too long and it might end. I hope, there we go. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, so it looks like Addict landed more punches than him. He was more accurate, but this is just the totality. This is not in between each round, because that's what matters. There could be rounds where Addict 85 was much more explosive, landing more punches in those individual rounds, but it's the rounds in isolation and the punches that are thrown in isolation between each round that matters. Plus, it looks like Addict 85 threw a lot of jabs, but Deontay Wilder was throwing a lot more power punches, landing a lot more counters, and doing way more damage than Addict 85. So although Addict 85 may have been beating him in the landed punch on the fight totality, it looks like in terms of power punches, hooks, straights, and just even power modified punches and counters, it looks like reekmosdef was definitely doing his thing. Now look at these guys' record: 78-35-6, 159-51-8. These guys are experienced. Now let me go ahead and get these guys in here so we can have a post-fight press conference and just ask them a few questions about this fight. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I will be right back.
Nothing in my way will make me be afraid, and I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can feel it in my soul. Yeah, I can feel it, no letting go, and I can feel it, it's getting close. I said I can't stand by anymore. Looking in from the outside, I know I can hold the phone. Can't keep my hands tied. I need strength to carry on. Without me push it through. Oh, no one can save me from myself. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. Breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. Yeah. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. Breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. Like a tidal wave, like a hurricane, nothing in my way will make me be afraid, and I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can feel it in my soul. Yeah, I can feel it, no letting go. And I can feel it, it's getting close. I said I can't stand by anymore. Looking in from the outside, I know I can hold the phone. Can't keep my hands tied. I need strength to carry on. Without me push it through. Oh, no one can save me from myself. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. Yeah. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. Like a tidal wave, like a hurricane, nothing in my way will make me be afraid, and I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can feel it in my soul. Yeah, I can feel it, no letting go, and I can feel it, it's getting close. I said
All right, I got the guys here, Addict85 and reekmosdef. I think everything should be working fine. Make sure if you guys do not hear them or whatever, just let me know in the comments section or in the live chat so we could go ahead and rectify that immediately. But it sounds like both of their audios are working just fine. So first question I always want to throw to you guys, which I do in every single live stream for Fight of the Night. To you, reekmosdef, first, what did you feel Addict85 did well against you in this fight?
I felt like I could not hit him with my power punches. Like he was really dodging a lot of my power punches. Like as if I throw the power left with Deontay Wilder or the straights, I couldn't even hit him connecting with the power straights as I wanted to. So I think he did a good job at that.
So he was good at being very evasive and catching the punches on the guard. And Addict85, what do you feel that reekmosdef did good in this fight?
Man, first I want to set the table for what I was thinking going into the fight. Like when we agreed on heavyweight, he told me he was going to get Deontay Wilder. I'm like, bet, that's easy money. I'm gonna get Joe Lewis. I'm gonna piece him up. I'm gonna outbox him. Yeah. And like he was like probably one of the more tactical and strategic Deontay Wilders I've played. I haven't lost many fights online to Deontay Wilder, but he did a incredible job with distance management. I just couldn't. I felt like I couldn't get in my rhythm. I'm typically an outside fighter, but because he had that reach, I couldn't play my game. And towards the later half of the fight, I felt like he drew me into his game, and I was playing his fight. And I tried my best to get back to my fight, but obviously it didn't work out in my favor this go round. But you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, you put a valiant effort, definitely going into like that second half. You could see that there was massive changes that you were making towards like the gameplay. And even though he was kind of pulling you into his style, it did look like you were getting moments that the positive moments on your side where you were landing stuff, you were catching, you were shooting, and you were making it a little bit frustrating for him to do like the timing of all of his power shots. So you actually were doing some good adjustments at the end there, but there was a lot of good boxing that was coming from reekmosdef. So I want to ask you, reekmosdef, and both of you guys have amazing records, by the way. You can see it there. You guys definitely know what you're doing. You're experienced in the game. But reekmosdef, there wasn't a tentativeness in the beginning. It's like you had something that you wanted to do, and then you just went and decided to do it. Tell us more about that. How did you start that fight just automatically being the outside boxer with Deontay Wilder?
So in the beginning of the fight, I was trying to be a lot like just aggressive. Like I wanted to see if I can get him out of here early. But as you can see, he was really like Tom. He was really just poised. Like he was really like trying to not get hit as much. And I think he had probably like one of the best defense in anybody I played. So it was just kind of hard for me to connect with anything. Honestly, I felt like I was losing the fight. Yeah. So I had to try to switch it up and just go loose movement. And just hit him with the 1-2 every now and again and try to time him, get some counters in and all that good stuff. But I think it was a great fight. He really put up a good fight. I think the fight was a lot closer than what the judges put. But, yeah, overall it was a good fight.
Nice. And Addict85, how did you feel when you were fighting him? When you were fighting him, did you feel that confidence that you were leading in the fight? The predictive scorecards came up. They showed you were up on the predictive scorecards. Did that make you feel a little bit better about what was going on? Or were you just thinking, I don't really care about these predictive scorecards. I'm feeling a certain type of way about this fight right now, and I have to push my agenda on him. How did you feel about that?
I would say early on in the fight, I felt good. I felt like it was close. Whether or not I was up or not, I wasn't sure because I know sometimes that unofficial scorecard can be misleading like we saw in this fight. But I would say it's funny that he says he felt like he was losing the fight. During the second half of the fight, just that gut feeling, I felt like I was behind. And I felt like I was trying to overcompensate. And I started throwing a lot more power shots. In the second half of the fight, and I felt like I wasn't setting up my shots properly, and I was trying to force things. And when you try to force things in Undisputed, you can get caught. And I felt like he said he wasn't landing his power shots. I felt like I got hit with too many power shots. So it's interesting hearing his perspective on the fight. my gut feeling, like when the fight was over, I felt like there was a chance that the judges could give it to me, but my gut feeling just felt like I lost. And when the scorecards were read, it was like, all right, I'll take that. It is what it is, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, as you guys know, if you've been watching the live stream, it's not over. We have a winner's bracket and a loser's bracket, so we're gonna have everybody come back on. We're gonna have all the losers fight each other until they climb to the top, until they all get eliminated and there's only one left. And then we're also gonna have all the winners do the same thing. So awesome fight. Probably the most technical fight that we've seen so far. You guys were picking your shots. It wasn't a crazy, throw, punches. Those things could be exciting too, but this was a much more tactical, much more reserved, picking your shots kind of fight, which I 100% appreciate. I'm sure the people in the chat also enjoyed it as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring these guys over. I'm gonna cut the press conference right here. So give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna say peace out to these guys, and I'll be right back onto the live stream, guys. Give me 1 second.
Nothing in my way will make me be afraid, and I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can feel it in my soul. Yeah, I can feel it, no letting go, and I can feel it, it's getting close. I said I can't stand by anymore. Looking in from the outside, I know I can.
All right, guys, there you have it. Undisputed Live, episode 6. Those guys were awesome. Amazing technical ability from both. I mean, so much respect you can see coming from both Addict85 and reekmosdef. Both definitely one of the two more technical fighters that I've seen here, timing their power shots, timing their rhythm, using feints intelligently, rolling under in real time, you doing what he did in the top 5 in real time, which was actually super awesome to see him roll right under and catch him with the hook. Beautiful by Addict85, beautiful work by reekmosdef. Remember, guys, we're trying to get you guys on to this fight scene. Fight of the night is for the community. So reach out to me on Discord. Reach out to me on Twitter. If you want to be part of this, reach out to me and we'll see if we can put you together. If there's a rivalry, if there's something there, we can put it together and make something fun happen. And you will always be part of the winners or losers bracket. And then you're going to have to eventually come back and we're going to see who the best of the best of the best truly is. Everybody gets a second chance here at Undisputed Live. All right, guys. Also, just want to quick mention, we are at WASD in London. So if you're there, you go ahead and visit us. We just came from PAX East, had an amazing time there, met so many different people, had so many people play the game and enjoy the game, and they just having a blast playing against their friends. It's an awesome time. So if you want to go to WASD, if you have plans to go to WASD, we are definitely there right now at the floor with Undisputed. All right, guys, until the next one, thank you, Addict85. Thank you, reekmosdef. And I'll see you in the next Undisputed Live, which should be next week. Peace out, guys.